Oilers post-game live following a 5-2 victory over the Grand Prairie Storm here this afternoon at the Centennial Arena. Keegan Bartram joined here by Oilers forward Nolan Flint. Nolan, what a hockey game for you, and 2 goals, 1 assist. It's got to feel good to get on the scoreboard the way you did.
Yeah, it feels awesome when you can always produce, but we played good in front of Sox. He had a big game, good couple stops at the start of the period that could have changed it, but yeah, no, it feels great.
You got into that third period a little bit and kind of seemed like Grand Prairie up the ante. You guys turned it around and you fought back, played hard defensively and put things away at the end of the hockey game, but it's got to feel good to finally put a full 60 together.
Yeah, no, and that's 2 games in a row now where we've won, and now we just got to keep it rolling, but it feels good, yeah.
45 shots on net. Can't complain. Obviously, head coach Tyler Dice has got to love that. Is that an emphasis that you guys like to put on, is a lot of shots on net?
Yeah, even before the game, he just said make sure we got to get more shots on net, more bodies, and it helps, it produces, so.
Teammate Jamie Weller gets in a little bit of a scrap. Although you guys are winning the hockey game, does that up the ante and kind of give you guys a sense of urgency in here? Okay, we're still fighting for a hockey game here.
Oh yeah, it feels good to see a guy put his body on the line for us. It always gives us a boost of energy. It's nice to see.
Talk about the crowd. A little bit of a different crowd, 1,000 fans. I mean, wow, they were raucous for you and very loud. Sometimes I could barely hear myself on the broadcast. That's got to energize you guys on this bench.
Oh yeah, the start of the game, it was huge. We could just hear them. We were all jumping on the bench, and then when we got that first one, it just exploded, and it started there.
And from start to finish, maybe an idea that we do more of these types of games.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Last one for you, Camrose Kodiak's now Saturday. How does the focus shift for you guys and you as a player now, knowing that you're riding a 2-game win streak, looking to make it 3?
Same thing. Like, we had them at the start of the year. We beat them our second game. We just got to do the same thing, play good defensively, and get pucks on the net, because that obviously worked here, and we should be fine.
Well, Nolan, congrats on the great game, and good luck Saturday.
Yeah, thank you.
Joined now by Oilers assistant coach Reid Hnatowich. Reid, you guys have had a real point of emphasis on quick starts. I don't think it gets much quicker than that. Ryan Newman, 24 seconds in.
Yeah, obviously the energy in the building, having these school kids out, just the excitement in the dressing room. We wanted to make sure that we went out and took care of business, and it was cool in the sense of being relentless, mass producing our shots, and really didn't let up in that first.
Talk about the energy in the building. These kids come out, wow, unbelievable. Your guys really build off that. I mean, 3 goals in the first 6 minutes and 20 seconds. You could really feel that energy.
Yeah, extremely cool idea with our business team in terms of scheduling this. Definitely a cool success with it. Definitely something that we'll continue to do with regards to the future. And absolutely, I think we put together a kind of cool show and performance for the crowd, and they responded quite nicely. Talking
with Tyler before the game, different start time, 11:30. That can really change the mojo in that dressing room, and you got to really change your routine. The guys, they changed it for the better. They came out flying, and maybe it's good that you get that change of pace and a different start time.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, at the end of the day, if these guys have goals and aspirations to continue with their hockey careers and be pros, they need to be adaptable to any situation. So that was the challenge. Met yesterday post practice and kind of went over the expectations, and the emphasis was the start of the game and making sure that we were ready to go. So I thought they showcased that well, and it was evident in the score.
Nolan Flint, 2 goals, 1 assist. He really took over offensively today, contributed in all situations. Nice to see a guy like that get rewarded.
Absolutely. Like, Flint has been absolutely dynamite. He's strung together some really cool games here. And you know what? He's one of those players, too, where even if it's not on the point sheet every night, the way that he can, settle situations down, his aggressiveness in terms of disrupting pucks in the neutral zone, him being just solid defensively in the D zone, brings a lot of elements, brings a lot of jam, and really a kind of cool piece to have as a 20-year-old.
The young guys that come in, the affiliated players, they played such big roles throughout these last 2 games. Then another one rewarded here tonight, Max Sullivan in the first period, first point. Talk about his performance a little bit.
Yeah, Sullivan, was dynamite. We had Garland in there, and then Denise as well. And those guys they played productive minutes, big minutes, and were a major contribution in the win. All of those players are extremely cool. They're talented, they're gifted, and the biggest thing with that is, they've seen the pace, make sure they bring it back to their midget, and they're going to have cool years.
Last one for you. Camrose Kodiaks come to town Saturday. You've already played them twice to open up the season there. A pair of road games up in Camrose. You split that. Now you got to really shift focus here. They're off and running here early in the season. You guys are starting to find your groove a little bit. Expecting a little bit of a heated battle, or what kind of game are we expecting?
Absolutely. I think like reflecting back on that first weekend, obviously we weren't happy with the result and what transpired in that game one, but we really kind of reflected, settled, and had a cool game two. Just really our focus, same thing kind of heading in, make sure we manage our start. We want to start heavy, and then really kind of showcase a full 60 minutes in terms of, they haven't seen that yet. Even the second game that we won, we had our ups, we had our downs. So just kind of keeping even keel with our mindset and bringing what we can to the table.
Well, Reid, congrats and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.